Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are new here, I'm Vatsal and I'm an artist, songwriter, and music producer. And on this channel, I do original music, music production tips, tricks, and techniques, and much, much more. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 ways you can use saturation or distortion in your mixes. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. Also keep in mind, these are not the only 3 ways you can use saturation or distortion in your mixes. These are the ways I find myself using more often in my mixes, and they work every single time, at least for me. So I hope I'm sharing something really valuable that will help you elevate your mixes to another level. So the very first place I like to use saturation or distortion is on my drum bus. And this is my drum bus right here. And I've added this Gorilla Drive. So this plugin is basically adding saturation to my drums. So with this, I'm adding the input and driving the input a little bit, compensating the gain, and then dialing the tone just a little bit. And let's see how the drums sound with it or without it. Right, so right there, the drums sound really nice and full with the saturation on, and they will cut through the mix a little better. And also for this purpose, you do not need this particular plugin. You can use any plugin, any saturation or distortion plugin you like. Now, the second place that I really like to use the drive, saturation or distortion is on my vocal delays, right here. So this is my vocal delay channel. Let's solo it once. Yeah. So on this delay bus, I have this plugin. It's called Yak Delay, again by Safari Pedals. It's an old project where I showed all of these plugins. So I'm using the same project to showcase the tricks. Now, on this delay plugin, you have this drive knob, which is basically adding saturation or drive to the signal. And we can turn it off right now. And let's listen to the delay with it and without it. Also, I'm using a quarter note delay with ping pong on and repeats on around 14%. Then I'm filtering the signal with high pass and low pass filters. So let's again listen to the signal, the delay bus, the vocal delay bus with the drive on and with it off. So with the drive on, it sounds really nice. It adds that flavor to the signal that you want. And for this particular song, I really love the signal. I really love the saturation this plugin added to my vocals, to my vocal delays. So also you can see that I'm not using huge amount of drive to the signal. I'm just using the touch of it to make my delays stand out a little bit more. Because on their own, they sound nice, but to me, with drive on, they sound really finished and nice. And now the third place I like to use distortion specifically is on my synths. I love distortion, any kind of distortion on my synths, because they are digital sounds. I do not have a lot of analog equipment right now or a lot of analog synths. So all I work with is the plugins. And they sound amazing, don't get me wrong, but you need something special to them. So on this synth bus, this is my synth bus right here. They sound something like this. This is in the outro. So this is how they sound in my outro. Nice. Now, on this particular synth bus, I'm using this. This is called Cobra Fuzz. And this is the first plugin. And I am not a huge fan of first plugins in general, but this one, it sounds really nice. Now, the way I'm adding the fuzz to my synths is I'm just using the third setting. I'm blending it around 31%, and I do not think I've done a lot. Yes, I'm also tweaking the output knob to compensate the gain. And let's listen to the synth with the Cobra Fuzz on and with it off. So with the fuzz on, you can listen that they sound really full and really analogish. But without the fuzz, or you can say saturation or distortion, they're like, they're nice. But you need that extra bit of special character to make them stand out in the mix. Now, I'm going to be playing this particular outro section, a little bit of it, with the saturation plugins on and with it off.
I just have this feeling that I just can't fight, that you're the one I'm looking for. Open up your hands now, just close your eyes, 'cause you're the one I'm all about. 'Cause I'm all about you, yes I'm all about you, 'cause I'm all about you, you're the one I'm all about. 'Cause I'm all about you, yes I'm all about you, 'cause I'm all about you, you're the one I'm all about.
Nice. So now you can see how saturation and distortion can add character and make your instruments or your vocals or your effects cut through in a mix. And by no means I'm saying that these three ways are the only ways to use the saturation and distortion in your mixes. You can find endless possibilities. Sometimes I use them on my background vocals to make them sound little grungy and little in your face when I need them. So basically what I'm saying is you need to find ways to use all of these effects in your productions creatively and according to your taste, because your taste is all what matters. So if you enjoyed watching the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. And if you like my content and would like to see more of it, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next time.